Peggy 18.
Lara Croft is one of the most iconic heroines in video game history. In this reimagining, we go back to the very beginning to tell an origin story that takes the player on an incredible journey to discover how she becomes a Tomb Raider. This video series will dive into the world of Tomb Raider, exploring the harrowing challenges and decisions Lara faces as she's forced to survive. Lara's first adventure begins after she and her crew embark on what was supposed to be an adventure of a lifetime, only to find themselves shipwrecked and left for dead on a mysterious island in the Dragon's Triangle. Lara Croft doesn't begin as a fully accomplished and capable heroine. She's smart, resourceful, and full of potential. In this episode, we'll explore how Lara uses her wits to succeed and her smarts to become a survivor. A key element of this new Tomb Raider is the base camp system. Base camps are the backbone of the game, acting as the customization hub, allowing us to develop and support the three core experiences within the game: smart, resourceful Lara, exploration, and survival combat. Lara needs to learn new skills and upgrade her weapons in order to uncover the island mystery and defeat its dangerous inhabitants. She can earn experience through actions such as exploring, completing missions, and succeeding in combat. Once Lara has collected enough experience, she's awarded a skill point, which can be used to unlock new skills in the base camp. These skills grant Lara a wide variety of exploration and combat abilities. An early example of the upgrade system can be seen in the climbing axe. This piece of gear starts out as a makeshift item which Lara acquires early on, helping her pry open doors and break open salvage crates. However, it soon outlives its requirement.
Oh, shit. It won't take the force. I'll have to find something sturdier to turn it with.
And Lara must find more salvage to make the climbing axe stronger in order to move forward. The climbing axe comes into play when Lara interacts with zip lines and also as a way to protect herself. Salvage can be found all over the island, though some is more difficult to secure than others. Once enough salvage is collected, Lara can use the base camp to upgrade her gear with new functionality. Another representation of Lara's wits is survival instinct. This can be activated at any time and is incredibly useful in identifying key puzzle elements and hidden rewards. Fire, water, and wind behave realistically in Tomb Raider and can all be used to solve puzzles or progress through certain areas. Fire can also help Lara acquire hard-to-get salvage stashed in crates that are hanging in nets. Meanwhile, wind can add an innovative layer of complexity to environmental puzzles. Early in her adventure, Lara finds a bow. This becomes her signature weapon, as versatile as it is deadly. At first, Lara uses it to hunt in order to survive on the island. Soon, it becomes a means of protection from vicious animals. Eventually, Lara must use it in combat against the deadly island scavengers. Lara learns to use the bow to great effect as a weapon of stealth, from afar or up close and personal. In the next video, we'll explore how Lara uses her skills and tools to traverse through dangerous environments. Lara moves from being a victim of the island to conquering it. Next time on Guide to Survival.
Peggy 18.
In our last episode, we saw how Lara Croft used her wits and skill upgrades to solve environmental challenges and survive while stranded on this mysterious island deep within the Dragon's Triangle. In this episode, we'll show you how Lara can use her gear and the base camp system to explore the island and unlock its many secrets. Whether it's scaling sheer rock cliffs, crossing raging rivers, or exploring subterranean tombs, Lara will need to become an expert explorer in order to conquer the island's deadly terrain. This is Tomb Raider Guide to Survival Part 2, Exploration. As we've seen in the previous episode, base camps allow Lara to upgrade her skills and equipment by finding salvage and earning experience points. However, the base camps are not only a customization hub for her, they also act as the foundation for the exploration system called Fast Travel. Fast Travel is a simple map-based system that allows Lara to instantly return to any previously explored location on the island. After completing areas such as the site of the plane crash where Lara fended off wolf attacks, or the World War II base where she tried to send a distress signal, base camps discovered in those areas are automatically unlocked and show up as new travel locations on the island's map. With the Fast Travel system, Lara has the ability to return and re-explore areas, to collect salvage, build up XP, and uncover clues to the island's mysteries, which may have been missed the first time around.
These ruins predate the Kofun period.
Clues such as the Endurance's crew's diaries or dozens of Japanese historical items that help Lara understand the island's history. To ensure that she never loses her original path, Lara's progress is shown as a waypoint on the map. Using Fast Travel puts Lara's main adventure on hold, and waypoints let her go back to where she was to continue her adventure. A key element that plays into the Fast Travel system and expands the storyline is a feature called gear gating. When Lara explores many of the areas on the island for the first time, she is not fully equipped to explore their sheer cliff faces, mountain peaks, or many of the hidden locations. But as she increases her ability and experience, she begins to obtain new equipment such as the shotgun, fire arrows, and bow rope. As a result, customization and skill upgrades play a critical role in this adventure. Lara's bow remains as versatile as ever, and with the addition of rope, it can now be used to create rope arrows to attach to certain points. Once this technique is mastered, Lara can create her own zip lines, using them to cross perilous areas such as chasms and rivers to reach new locations previously inaccessible. Lara can also attach a rope arrow to destructible elements in the world to help clear barricades, open locked doors, and move objects that are out of reach. Another example of this new ability is the use of the shotgun. This powerful weapon introduces a new combat mechanic to Lara's arsenal. However, its secondary use is to blast barricades and open areas that were previously blocked. This gives Lara yet another reason to return to areas and scour them for hidden secrets. Through the Fast Travel system, Lara begins her journey of becoming an intrepid adventurer, unearthing secrets and mysteries as she explores the island, defining what it means to become a Tomb Raider. In the next episode, we'll show you how all of the elements of skill development, exploration, and gear gating come together in combat as Lara fights to not only survive the dangers of the island, but also fend off the dangerous inhabitants who are trying to capture her and the rest of the crew. Next time on Guide to Survival.
Peggy 18.
In the first two episodes, we saw how Lara Croft uses her wits and equipment to explore and conquer the inhospitable island. However, the environment is only one of Lara's many concerns, as vicious animals and hostile inhabitants will force Lara to fight to stay alive. In this episode, we'll see how Lara's skills and expanding arsenal come together in combat. Whether it's a close-quarters brawl or a pitched firefight, Lara must become a master of arms to survive the Dragon's Triangle. This is Guide to Survival Episode 3, Survival Combat. We've seen how Lara can use the base camp system to augment equipment, fast travel around the island, and unlock skills. With those skills, Lara can overcome the island's wide-ranging environments in many different ways. Whether climbing a snow-battered mountain or traversing a storm-ravaged coastline during the night or day, Lara must explore the island to gain the experience and equipment necessary to survive. While exploring, Lara will be given the opportunity to find secret passages that lead to hidden tombs. If she manages to unlock their mysteries, she will acquire additional experience and salvage. For Lara, being able to explore any location in any condition is a matter of life or death, as all of the things that help her explore the vast island are key in making her a smart, dangerous fighter. Outnumbered by the island's inhabitants, stealth is often Lara's greatest advantage. By utilizing the environment, she can hide using cover, take the high ground to stay out of sight of the scavengers, and then engage them on her terms. By approaching enemies undetected, Lara can execute stealth kills, quietly eliminating her foes and keeping their comrades clueless. In addition, her bow acts as an effective stealth weapon at range. By shooting arrows near idling scavengers, Lara can use the noise to distract them and cause an enemy to investigate, splitting them up and allowing Lara to take advantage of their confusion. Typically outnumbered and facing larger and better equipped enemies, Lara can use the environment to gain an advantage and conserve ammo. Lara can shoot lanterns, and a well-placed and well-timed shot will catch an enemy on fire. Some areas also have explosive barrels that Lara can use to take down multiple enemies at once. There are also rare opportunities for Lara to cause major explosions, decimating any enemies nearby. However, the scavengers will also use the environment to their advantage and will take cover in a variety of ways depending on how Lara is attacking. They'll attack from behind cover and coordinate their tactics so one enemy draws Lara's attention while others try to flank her. The scavengers have also set traps around the island in an attempt to capture Lara and her crew. If Lara isn't careful, she may find herself fighting upside down or having to find ways to shoot her way out of captivity. By reading her foes, Lara can dodge their attacks, giving her time to retaliate with a quick shot or a devastating counter. As she explores and gains experience, she can unlock new skills at the base camp to make her a more versatile fighter. Through the Brawler skill tree, Lara can unlock various melee abilities. With the Dirty Trick skill, Lara can quickly grab a fistful of dirt while scrambling and use it to blind her enemies. In addition, Lara can learn various counters, making her arrows more effective at short range and turning the climbing axe into much more than an exploration tool. As a close combat fighter, Lara is more than capable, but as she explores deeper in the island, she encounters even more dangerous enemies. With the weapon parts system, Lara can make sure her arsenal is always in top condition. As Lara explores, she obtains new weapons such as the pistol, shotgun, and machine gun. However, the weapons she finds are often in poor condition. Lara can increase the firepower and traits of her arsenal by acquiring a variety of parts for her different weapons. With enough of those parts, Lara can return to a base camp and upgrade her weapons, turning her rusted guns or makeshift longbow into something much more deadly. By upgrading her weapons, Lara will now have access to a greater number of attachments that she can unlock using the salvage she has accumulated. Weapon parts are found randomly while acquiring salvage, giving Lara extra incentive to use the fast travel system and scour areas for all usable materials. In this series, we've seen how Lara uses her wits, exploration, and survival combat to transform from a struggling youth into a seasoned adventurer. Lara learns how to survive in a harsh environment, overcome the dangerous obstacles in her path, and combat dangerous savages as she takes the first steps towards becoming an iconic heroine. This is Tomb Raider.